You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
So here's the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Jon Jones. In nearly every fight, he's going to have a massive reach advantage. So we'll see what he chooses to do here in the early going, if he leans on the grappling or the wrestling. But that reach is a very powerful thing in modern-day mixed martial arts. It's one thing to have a reach advantage. It's another thing to use it as masterfully as Jon Jones has done in the past. All right, no surprise to see Johnny Bones Jones open with some of those long-range weapons and finding some early success in this one.
That's exactly what he does. He throws the front kick to the leg, and he throws those lead kicks to the body. He's long, he's 6'4" for the weight class, and he has learned masterfully how to fight with his height and his range. All those long-range weapons are Jon Jones' calling card.
He gets right back up.
I mean, what an ankle kick. If he would have rolled into this fight, maybe he would have secured the top position.
Oh, that is a high-level mixed martial arts athlete. Oh, and now hip toss in a great position now to dole out damage.
He did a great job of stepping all the way across to get that hip toss. Now look for him to start chasing down a submission.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Oh, this is some high-level, efficient, effective ground and pound by Aspinall. As his opponent postures up, he opens it.
Starts to posture here. Oh, he's over his opponent, dropping big ground and pound.
Side control now. Gets the elbow up into the target.
Now he's going full mount.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Oh, looking for the submission now. Ooh, looks like it might be locked in.
Once he gets you going, he's got so many ways to finish arm bars. This fight hook.
Whoa, submission defense. He gets out.
Calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mouth. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half with an arm bar.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. It's not pity-pat. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Aspinall.
Let's fight, come on.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Head kick. Oh, right hand gets up to block it.
You know, a lot of people say those don't land, but even if you block them a little bit, they still put damage on you.
All right, well, this is Jon Jones's wheelhouse right here, the ground and pound. Just a devastating ground striker, and his opponent may not be long for this.
You know, we have seen Jones do this before in his career, where when he gets you down, he is so long that even from your guard, he can land brutal elbows and cause so much damage. That has been the game plan tonight, and you can see that with Jones.
Oh, right, so he catches the kick and promptly counters with the takedown and puts him on his back. Nicely done there.
He knew exactly what he was doing. He knew if he had an opportunity to secure a leg off of a kick, he would go right to his takedown, and it worked to perfection.
Oh, nice land there by Johnny Bones. Mike Winklejohn told me before the fight, you haven't seen 30% of what Jon Jones does in the gym, and starting to show you some of those new wrinkles here tonight. Oh, he scored with that uppercut. Nice. Nicely done.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
30 seconds left. 30.
Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie, locked in tight. Oh, he's in the clinch. Yeah. I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head inside of the clinch.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so there's the horn. That means it's...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far.
He's got that single collar tie locked in.
Busy in the clinch, lands that punch. Oh, goes to the ankle pick now to get him down, DC. We'll see how he chooses to proceed from here.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position. Oh, he's got his back. He needs to try to lift to return to the pad, so then he can try to chase submission.
Jones is in half guard.
Getting him out here.
Oh, going for the armbar now. That might be tight.
He's got it isolated.
Oh, that has got to be it.
Let's work.
No way. He got up.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar. The fight was done. He lives to fight on.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back.
All these actions, though, these big actions, got to wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Lands with the ground and pound. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Jones. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Ground and pound strike there now.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. All right, stacking him up here, keeping the pressure on. I know you guys do a lot of this training with your jiu-jitsu coach there in San Jose.
Oh, absolutely, but it's a difference. If your feet are on our hips, it's a problem. So we shove them through the middle. We shove them through the middle so that our legs can be what controls your feet.
Right.
We're not using our hands. I'm not using my hands. I'm using my legs to just kind of wheel and deal you from side to side. Then my upper body is free to punch. If you get your feet on my hips, you're out. And we'll just kick away.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Relentless pressure from the top by Aspinall. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Aspinall, ground and pound from half guard now.
Massive shot from the top. Strong reversal there.
I need you to get control of his wrist.
1 minute to go in the round. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do? Beautiful submission attempt here.
Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Oh, he's going to try to
DC, you know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. He's got the choke! He's got the choke! It's over! It's over!
Yeah, Page and Alexio let him. Somehow he got out, though.
Great job clearing the hips, facing, and getting out of that Ezekiel choke attempt.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Jones. Round 3 next.
Okay, man. Settle down. Listen, you are taking way too much damage to the body, man. All right? You remember how we trained for this, right? You're not...
All right, let's look back at some of the action in that round, DC. What a high-level display of offensive wrestling.
I mean, this is a joy for me to watch. I enjoy watching a guy maintain this level of wrestling for as long as he has done this. He is constantly in his opponent's face. He's constantly taking him down. Getting taken down and getting up is exhausting. Let's see how tired his opponent is at the start of the next round.
Aspinall's strike attempt there is blocked.
Into the clinch. Now let's see if they're going to try to find a takedown or watch for him to employ a dirty boxing strategy. Gets to the single collar tie.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, so as advertised thus far, as these fighters continue to trade strikes. That is how you score, folks. Pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound. Oh, slams him down with authority, DC. Now we'll see what he can do with it, but certainly an impactful moment in the round.
He slams him down with so much conviction, and nothing is more discouraging for your opponent than being lifted up off of his feet and then slam back down to the mat. Full side control now. Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage on.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the jump.
That flying knee to the head landed.
Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to the swelling.
You can't miss, Jay. And when you saw the swelling initially, you knew that he needed to change something. He still has not changed that. And while it's getting worse, it's still not at a point where he should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation.
So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Effective strike there by Johnny Bone.
Those are big strikes.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Allows him to get right back up.
He did a great job securing that ankle pick, but did not react quick enough to secure a top position.
All right, so just like that, back to a standing position. We will see who has the advantage. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Aspinall's cut above the eye now from that strike, so we'll see how the fighter deals with that definite adversity now. Slicing and dicing, looking good with these elbows tonight, champ.
He looks like a Michelin star chef trying to slice and dice in the kitchen, the way he's tearing his opponent up.
Now the elbow is the weapon of choice. Oh, another blow lands on the cut. Critical situation now, he's a bloody mess. Well, it's one thing to land a singular elbow. It's an entirely different thing. Going for a submission. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, that's gotta be it. That'll do it. John Jones, your winner by submission.
Holy smokes.
What a moment for this fighter here tonight. Called his shot, gets the win by way of submission. That after party's gonna be on fire.
He got to his position. He found the submission. He squeezed and got it done. It was amazing to watch, and it was amazing to be a part of the broadcast for such an amazing performance.
All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler, best submission specialist we've seen in a long time.
Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 8 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, John Jones!
Well, you heard it there from Buff. Congratulations to John Jones, your winner tonight by submission.